somewhere out in the stands, Mr. Dengler is holding court. If somebody could end that conversation and send them to the field, that would be tremendous. Chat. Ladies and gentlemen, before I hand the mic over to Mr. Dengler, we've also used this opportunity to introduce new players and new teams into our Hall and Wall of Fame. At Holy Cross High School, there's been two outstanding teams that kind of argue back and forth of who's the best team ever to play here. One was the 2004 team, and we'll talk about them in another year, who won 27 games their senior year. This year, we get to introduce the 1988 South Jersey champions, a team that had a third baseman go to Rider University and then to the Detroit Tigers, a team that had a shortstop who was a star and one of the top hitters at West Virginia University, a second baseman that went to Seton Hall. We had a center fielder who went to Rutgers. We had a starting pitcher who pitched for the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. We had another starting pitcher who pitched for the Boston Red Sox. So the question is, how did this team lose? If I was coaching, we wouldn't have, but whatever. That's another situation. Actually, coach is still very much bigger than me, so I will just be kidding on that joke. But if I could have out the representatives in the 1988 South Jersey champions, Mr. Don Stillwell and his family, Keith Garagozzo and his family, and Coach Greg Lazinski. As you can tell, these are a couple names that are already on our Hall of Fame as they get out into the Wall of Fame. Families are more than welcome to come out. Don, if you want to bring your family out.
Come on, girls.
You made the trip. Miles, come out. This team will help continue the argument of who the best team here at Holy Cross High School. And we are very proud from the Baseball Parents Club, from Holy Cross High School, from the baseball team. We're very happy and proud to hang out into left field the new sign that represents and marks the accomplishment of the 1988 Holy Cross High School team as South Jersey champions. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to that team and its representatives. If I could just have the teams hold up for 1 second. I know this is kind of a pain, but it is very important that we acknowledge why we are here today. In 1998, both Florence High School and Holy Cross High School lost a dynamic person in both of our communities. And we come together each year, and we're so thankful to Roman Catholic, who's been here now 2 years, and Sterling High School, who's now been here 3 years. So thankful that they're able to come out each year and enjoy this day with us. It is kind of interesting that in the last 2 years, we've had probably the 2 best days of the spring on this day. And I'm sure Michael has a lot to do with that. I like to think that, because the weather this year has been a little bit crazy, but today couldn't have got a better day. We got some great vendors here. We got great parents here, Florence High School here, and Holy Cross. And each year we come out here to honor Michael Dengler. So before I call Mr. Dengler out, could I just have everyone remove their hat and just wait and give me, a moment to reflect on Mr. Michael Dengler. Thank you. We'll finish up with having the man of the hour, Mr. Dan Dengler, come speak to us.
Yes, Steve, thank you very much.
and thanks to the Holy Cross family and also the Florence fans for continuing this great baseball. Not only do we a lot of people miss Mike, no more than me, but we get to see some good baseball, and that would be important to Michael, that there will always be a game to be played. And I want to thank the honorees for coming out today. Mike would have just, if he stayed at Holy Cross, he would have probably just missed that 88 year. He would have been gone, but he enjoyed his time here at Holy Cross. His heart was always in Florence, but he did enjoy his time here playing for Mike McAlpin. And I know the Bull still he's still mad at me for taking his shortstop away from him his first varsity year, but I really had nothing to do with that, Greg. That was my arms were being twisted. So, but anyway, thank you very much, everybody, for coming out today and keeping Michael's name alive. A special thanks to Coach Peo, who does a hell of a job with this tournament. And you know, as long as he's having it, and as long as God lets me, I'll try and get here for this every year. So, thanks to you all, you fans, for coming out today, and I hope we have a real good ball game this afternoon. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys for waiting a second. You guys can go ahead and get ready for your next game. Any of you guys want to say anything?
Go ahead, Coach. Me?
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Greg Lazinski, member of our Hall of Fame and the coach of the 1988 South Jersey Champions.
Thanks very much. Obviously, 1988 was pretty simple for me. I had a great group of guys, and I know you high school coaches, you always look for pitching. I had pitching. I had so much pitching. I played guys in the field, never had to use them. And one of the reasons being is we scored so damn many runs. We had a great ball club, and as Peo said, a lot of guys went on to be very successful. 3 guys that made it to the big leagues, other guys that made it to major universities. So it was a great ball club. Holy Cross was a great place to coach. Obviously, when you see functions like this, and thank the rest of the participating teams for being here. But I thoroughly enjoyed my time here. And Peo, you got to go a long way to catch me. But I had a lot of wins. But like I said, I thank you all for coming out. It's for participation in this great event, and to the 88 Club. You know, we should have put the state tile in our pocket. You know, it should have been in our pocket, but I screwed that one up. So I'll take blame for that. But congratulations, guys.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for the 1988 and Michael Dengler tournament.